Hello and welcome everyone back to Danganronpa 2 as we enter our 11th session and prepare for our 4th trial. Before we can wrap up our investigation, we have to go through the final dead room as we play as Nagito of all people, which that's certainly something. But yes, it is a new month, and I saw a lot of you speculating on what our new song is, and thanks to apparently Shazam, they nailed it on that one. It is Memories from the original Dark Cloud. Never played that one, but I have Dark Cloud 2, but I only played a little bit of that one. Something I need to get to eventually. So, yep, that's on the list. Well, as so many others are. Jaskerica, tier 3 subscription, 17 months now. Thank you so much. Although apparently they forgot to cancel their subscription. Oh well, always worth being subscribed. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Whoops. Well, it's appreciated. It's appreciated. Oh, goodness. Dark Cloud 2 is on the list. Is it on the list? Did somebody request that one? I completely forgot. If somebody requested Dark Cloud 2. We have so many that now that I kind of forget all the ones. I just sort of look ahead at what the next Time Sage requested. Oh wow. Well, there you go. There we go. Well, that works out. Cool. So Master Mark's asking, who is my main suspect? Based on the evidence we've gotten so far, I think my two primary suspects are Kazuichi and Gundam. Gundam because of using the hamsters to hit the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck, and Kazuichi just because of the mechanical knowledge. So that's my sort of best guess on that sort of thing. So we'll have to see how that all goes. But how's the game sound? How does everything? How do I sound? All that stuff. Amy, we have Pop-Tarts downstairs.
Did you see what I said earlier about every time I see a clown, I think of Buggy now?
Yes, yes. But you have Buggy on the brain now.
I don't like that either.
Yes, he is. Zacian, got your hands on a PS5. That's awesome. Congrats. Oh, Beam Guy making waffles. That sounds yummy. Whew. All right. But yeah, I think we have everything set up. I don't know if I doubt we'll finish the trial today, but we will definitely at least get to it. I'm pretty sure of that. Buggy? I've heard that, but I'm not sure. I have not seen it.
That is ew.
Amy's like, ooh.
Zoro is where it's at.
Yeah, Amy's all about Zoro. That's who she be thirsting. Luffy's her favorite. All right, we just finished episode 5 last night. It was what we watched last. Anyway, let's go ahead and head into the final dead room. And hey, if we fail, only Nagito dies, so whatever. The final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the Octagon, and inside the Octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go. Jaskerica, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Saying after nearly 4 months... Oh, jeez, we just got into Saul. After nearly 4 months and nearly 300 hours of gameplay, I finally finished Tears of the Kingdom with all shrines, light routes, and story dungeons complete. The finale was amazing. Also, Derek, just wanted to say thank you for playing Pikmin 2. Sorry I made you go insane at the end, but I'm glad you had the opportunity to play it. Yeah, I don't regret playing Pikmin 2, but it's not a game I plan to I'm not going to play it as many times as I did the original. I'll put it that way. Whew. That's for sure. But I appreciate it nonetheless. And congrats. I still need to play more Tears of the Kingdom, but it'll come eventually. I see. So this is the final dead room. It feels like a little eerie. Hope I don't get scared. Did the door just lock? I see. The door is designed to automatically lock. It's not I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked. Oh, I thought the door finally opened and now it's locked again. I figured you'd turn up since I haven't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nagito? Huh? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same to you. Why are you here? I heard the body discovery announcement and I thought something happened in this room. And you got locked in when you came inside. You're a fool from head to toe. I am truly ashamed. Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake. Oh, Zacian, Rift Apart makes excellent use of the DualSense. I'd say it's still one of the best. Excuse me. Looks like I already need some water. Jeez. Huh? Oh, I got plenty. Smash Man with 100 bits saying, I was in the middle of watching your podcast episode about the first One Piece Netflix episode. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with One Piece at the time. I'll do better to make time for it. Oh, it's no rush. You know, get to it when you get to it. It's not going anywhere. I'll put it that way. Hey, Chris Struck, how's it going? You're wrong. Nagito is not trash at all. There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. You're sure you're not just excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? Now then, about this so-called life-threatening game. Escape.
Alrighty.
Nagito, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and make sure you get out of here. Bring it on, escape game. That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. Oh, it's like a point and click. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's Monokuma's plushie.
You want me to punish you guys?
Looks like this plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy.
Chills, kills.
Life-size Monokuma, now for the special price of only $10,000. Oh, what? An advertisement. I'm a little familiar with Zero Escape. It's been years since I played, though. I will say that. Something shining under the bed. I can't reach it. Looks like the bed is fixed to the floor. I can't even move it. Is there something thin and long? Watch the news. And blood. I might just get cursed by looking at it. It's also red blood, not pink. Just a secret code. Plus, that's a pretty common one. Huh? Secret code? Nagito, do you happen to know what this means? Yeah, it's a common riddle. Yeah, I know that one. 10,000.
No problem.
If you put 9999 password combination, it'll eventually open. I'll leave that mindless work to you, Monomi. I'll decline as well. The password to open this. I have a feeling that the hint is close by. Gee, I wonder if it's the 10,000 that cost for the Monokuma plushie. Oh. Well, I was wrong. Alright, well there's 3. 3, 6, 7... Well, I'll just keep clicking on everything. There's just one hanger hanging in the closet. It might be useful for something, so I should grab it just in case. Here we go. Something written in blood on the wall. Looks like it's number 3. Those blood symbols alone don't make sense, but maybe if I combine them with something else? This must be unlocking dice for the iron ball device for the iron bars. I probably have to put in the 4-digit passcode. There's no inputs. Uh-oh. Looks like it might be under this lid, but it doesn't seem to open. Not just that. What's this red light that's on top of this device? What do we got here? Oh, going for 16 in intergrade this week. That'll be fun, Zacian. A 5? Maybe. Ah, it's a laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it. Doesn't look like you can input the password. How are we going to turn it on? Oh, we got stools. Pliers. Uncompressed password.
I got it.
The first letters of the days of the week are probably the password. I doubt it's that simple. Television looks broken. It's number 6. These blood symbols alone didn't make any sense, but maybe if I combine them with something else. Also, that could be a 1. 7. How do I combine combine things? Because I want to use the pliers to lengthen this wire. All right. 3, 6, 1, 7. I hear her. I don't know what the heck's wrong with her, though. Watch the news. Oh yeah, we are getting Final Fantasy 16 songs in Theatrhythm. That'll be awesome. I was expecting it. I was kind of hoping Clive would be put in as a character, but I kind of doubt that'll happen. There we go. So triangle makes it use. Well, let me get... I have something thin and long. Let me use it. There we go. Desk key. There we go. Let's get in here. Cut the iron bars.
I'm sorry.
Scissors. And Sunday, Monday. Oh, 5. Okay. So 5, 3, 6, 7. 5, 3, 6, 7. Okay, we'll just... 3, 6.
Leave it to me.
5, 3, 6, 7. Let's confirm one more time. The letters news show the direction. Oh, okay, I get it now. North. Which way is north, though? That's what we got to orientate ourselves. I'm going to assume this is south. So north is 3. So we got 3, 6, 5, 7. 3, 6, 5, 7. Let's try that. Escape games are fun. No, I haven't. So is this north? That's the problem. I don't know which way is north. Or is this north? So maybe 5, 3, 5, 3, 7, 6. 5, 3, 7, 6.
Leave it to me. Enough already.
I didn't eat any grannies. Could have been that away. Okay, got batteries. That's something. Oh, wait. This is number 4, right? Number, looks like a different symbol to me. I think that's usually south, so isn't this... Wouldn't that be... God, I forget what that symbol is on maps. Okay, it wasn't the north this way. It wasn't north this way. Maybe it's north this way, so maybe it's 6, 7, 3, 5. I know the answer, I just can't figure out north because I don't know this symbol. Somebody said look at the numbers. 5. I'm looking at them trying to figure out some sort of symbol. Oh my god. File 56 just gave the hint. That's tricky. Alright, we're gonna say this is... I forget where this is, south or north, but either way. 3, 9, 5, 7. 3, 9, 5, 7. We'll try that. Did not click with me that was a 9 at all. There it is. Digital camera and a USB stick. Check the pictures inside. Looks like a photo of a space poster that's posted on a wall somewhere. I wonder what it means. Ah! I got it. But I totally still have business with that. So one was it started with 0 or? You gotta just double check on that. So it starts with 0. Okay, got it. Maybe if we try the USB stick on this. Oh, okay. Got the days of the week. It was wrong? I doubt it's that simple. Oh, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna write this down. SMVEMJS. My thing wasn't working. SMVEMJS. Okay, now we're good. This is fun. Whoops. It kept going when I thought I had stopped. S M V E M J S. It's a bit annoying that it keeps, like, there's still momentum from your pushes. Is this Othello? So there's no book on the laptop to decipher this. Three. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. So 2.
Leave it to me.
Oh, God. I guess we could try using the pliers, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I figured. Okay. All right. I gotta. I'm gonna get a little something here to write a note on because I definitely need it for these dots. Give me 1 second. Definitely got to write this down. Okay. Okay. got these. So our symbols are... I'll say 2. 4. 3. 2. That doesn't make any sense. There should be one like 3, just the opposite, just in the opposite direction. What the heck? Huh. Look at the lights again, yeah. I wonder. Two, 4. Oh, think about it in a different direction. That's a good idea. So... from that side. Okay, so we got... the first one is this, that, then circle, dot, circle, dot, circle. Okay. So... dot. Dot. The circle in the third one. Oh wait, here we go. I see I'm looking at it wrong. Huh. This is tricky. I wonder. Dot circle, dot circle. 5. Dot, dot, dot. 5, 7. Let's try 5, 7, 8, 6.
Leave it to me.
Just because when you lined it up vertically like that, you actually have something that matches with all the dots. 5, 7, 8. Dang. I feel like I was close that time. Want a hint? No, I said 5, 7, 8, 6. Did I read it wrong? Let me reinterpret some of these to make sure I got it the right way. That one has to be 5 dots or the floating ones. Yeah. No. Last one should have been 9, not 6. That's where my mistake was. Hopefully. Dang it! God, this one is rough. Let's try this. Sorry, I know I don't have visuals, but I'm just trying to figure out what I can. Let's try this out. There's a reason the game lets you skip this. Yeah, I figure if you talk to Monomi, that's how you just skip right by it. I'm assuming that's how the Game Grumps beat this.
Leave it to me.
Dot, circle, dot. 6, 7, 8. Can't be 6, 7, 8, 5. I'll try it, but I don't think it's right. Nope. Dang it! Got to the part I'm stuck on and then looked it up. I see. I wonder. Let's try this. Alright, so, gosh, I'm getting kind of mixed up now. Keep coming back to 5. Okay, I'll need a hint because I am. I feel like I'm close, but draw ROMs? Draw. So here's the thing. I got my rows. Each dot represents a digit in order. I drew them wrong. I wondered if that was the case. Think of the dots vertically. So I'm so close. Vertical, not horizontal. Think 4 columns, not rows. Oh gosh, I'm at the point now it's like my thing's not that like what does a column look like on the laptop screen? So 2 keep it 2. I think I've reached a point where my mind's like going in circles. For simplicity, only look at the first dot. Only blinks at 1 and 4. So that would be Here it goes. So draw each dot from the machine in rows. Interpret them in columns. Okay. I've been doing that. I honestly have. I swear I have. Okay, so I got my rows. So I interpret them in rows, starting with the first one at the top and going down. And if I want to interpret them like this, I turn it to the side, correct? And look at it like this. Don't turn it, but yeah. I'm just sort of using that as a demonstration. Don't turn it, read it as is. Okay. So reading it as is, it'd be 9, 8, 7, 5. I've had the right numbers for a while. I just kept getting them in the wrong order. Just kept getting them in the wrong order. Right idea. Wrong setup on that. I'm not sure how I kept getting that. I imported, yeah, I had 5, 7, 8, 9 once, so I was backwards. So I was real close.
I got it.
A key. Did I get a key? Okay, I wondered. Yay! It looks like we cleared it. With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening? Huh? What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening. Did I just tell you that? It's not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Could it be?
Is there any chance that that thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems like you have something on your mind. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Enough with the excuses. Hurry up and show it to me. Yes, it's this. Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. P.S. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see. So that's what it meant. What does it mean? It means the game's up till now or just the opening act. From this point on is the real performance. Huh? Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. See? A gun came out from there. Which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right? I mean, he is the ultimate lucky student, so there you go. Then allow me. You can't, no matter what. It's too dangerous. Hey, Monami, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey.
If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun towards you and pull the trigger. Wait, you can't do that. There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die. A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay? Huh? I mean, if there's only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So, shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove one bullet from the gun, and then use it while there are still 5 bullets loaded. If you do that, there'll be a 1/6 chance of success. Yep, that would definitely make it a more thrilling game. What are you saying? Let's give it a go. Oh god, Nagito. Testing those powers of luck.
Hold on, Nagito. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed one bullet. So there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't.
My god.
Stop.
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know?
I'd say it's a pretty damn good talent at this point.
Ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky
My
student,
god.
I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop.
Ultimate lucky student. That sound just now. That was the door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Oh well, let's go. The octagon should be just beyond that door. Wow. So this is the octagon, huh? What a distorted room.
Wow.
Congratulations, Nagito. Oh, he's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenge yourself at the highest difficulty with a 1/6 chance of success. I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster? Well, just think of it as an extension of that. Extension? What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go. This crest, is this Hope's Peak Academy's? That's right, this file. It contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy, meaning they're profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope's Peak Academy. No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Geez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks, I'll take a long look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay! Someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy's student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But it looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about. Hey, what are you planning? What's written in there? Anyway, Monami, no cheating. You haven't reached the end yet. Huh? I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nagito already did it. No. No. Get over here. Revenge in the final dead room. Coercion. Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about, but for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. I was gonna say, there has to be... If there's any bears left, it'd be in this room. But I don't think there is. Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires. There's a lot of items here that could be used as weapons. But I don't see anything that could be looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder where that so-called ultimate weapon is. A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then, the moment I peeked out that window... Huh? This is... What I actually saw outside that window, it was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. Oh, God. I see, so that's what it was. What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and thinking about it, yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. What the hell did he see? I see, so there are a lot of firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. Let me check the refrigerator first. A refrigerator? Here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see there are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it could be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Oh yeah, they're definitely not going to tell us until much later. There's a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Ha, things are finally getting interesting. Amazing! As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know it's not now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at that file I received from Monokuma, especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Huh? I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Should we wake him up and give him medicine, Amy? Sorry, Kai still has his bad cough. So he's coughing. We hear him coughing on the monitor. Poor guy. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. What are you gonna do? You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I think. What? Hi, Nagito?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? Nagito's sudden appearance. Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the result of his investigation of Strawberry House. Well, I guess those were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey,
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh? You did the life-threatening game?
wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, he's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, and how?
man.
Yeah, he did lie a bit there. He wanted his better prize. Hey, Hajime.
You stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. and I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. That's the future. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. The killing school life. You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There is information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. That's just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right? Hey, no spoilers for Danganronpa 1, apparently. Other than who survives.
But...
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey.
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
Hey.
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma's behind the motives in driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth. Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're going to talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is, too. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. Boy, he really is. Yeah, but there's still a serial killer involved, even if it wasn't. It was at least attempted to be a trick on that. Oh, last chance to protect what Hajime is. All right, Amy. Any predictions on what Hajime's ultimate talent is? Our main character, we don't know what his ultimate talent is. Yeah. I'm going to say...
I have no idea.
He's the ultimate... The ultimate normal student.
Survivor.
There we go. I say ultimate normal student, Amy says ultimate survivor. This is another one. That seal.
Yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope's Peak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were... just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. I was going to ask that. I was going to say that, but I wonder if the reserve department is still like ultimates in some way. Not saying that Amy is right or wrong, but boy, is her brain big. We're nobody special. Huh?
Well...
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
Isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. Yeah, apparently Hajime has a bunch of cash, or at least his parents do. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire Hope? Were you still willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you were born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. So that explains his change in attitude towards Hajime, where he's like, you know, it's fine if you question me, because he thought he was above him. Now that he realized that he's an ultimate and Hajime's not, he's like, yeah, don't try to talk down to me anymore. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
Don't even know.
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Then I'm just... That's right. You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent? I'm just an ordinary high school student? Oh, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you are the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the future foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained those files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey,
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared the room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. This is kind of wild happenings for sure. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want Hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon. Jeez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie, there's no way that's possible.
stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh,
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in the strawberry house should be coming over to this side any moment
Bye
now. Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
hey.
Hey, Hajime. It's okay. I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. What are you doing?
A second a day video.
Oh, you're doing...
I don't have anything for today.
Oh my gosh. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. Wow.
Well,
I'm finally done talking and just wandering around everywhere again. And that was when you decide to film.
I was just updating.
I've returned from the depths of hell. Gundam. Yo, sorry we're late. Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right? Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here. More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Huh? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
Thank you. I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Huh? Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated at 180 degrees? I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that? Well, obviously the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated? Now then, I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Grape Tower. The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? I didn't think it was possible for Nagito to get even stranger. I've made you wait. The time has come to destroy all murderous illusions. Excuse me.
hey.
Oh, thank you guys.
See?
It's a trope in mystery games. They always come to the crime scene late just to make an important discovery, but they can never reach the truth of the case. They just end up feeding the main character's assumptions. Well, in Nagito's case, he's not the type to feed anyone. He'll just makes things even more complicated. That's true, he's such a troublesome person. But lately, I feel like he's acting weirder than usual. I don't think a new discovery is bad, though. He might be able to find something we completely overlooked.
Damn right.
Nekomaru should be inside Grape Tower. Yeah, I'll go on ahead. We were a little late. Panel was definitely forced open. The elevator panel? It might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh? No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right? Oh, looks like word travels fast. Check out that panel over there. It's just as I thought. Looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device. It definitely looks like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House. Who would be crazy enough to do that house game? I'm really unsure about who the heck the killer is. I'm still down to just... The more I'm hearing from Kazuichi, the less I think it's him, but it doesn't feel like it's Gundam either. I don't know.
Damn it.
I don't know who did this, but this is pretty freaked up. Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here. No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikon is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy. But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right? Eh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why, you
stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Man, it's like he has a superiority complex now. What the hell?
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for? Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well...
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too. But why? That is a good question. Maybe there's a hint in the dead room? The thing is, I think Kazuichi's too scared to do the dead room. It feels like Gundam is the one that's best suited for it, or Fuyuhiko. But I don't suspect Fuyuhiko at all. One tower floor that appeared to be... Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I wanted Sonya. I'm terribly sorry, but I simply cannot investigate Nekomaru's body.
But still...
I'm sure it's painful for Kazuichi to do something like this too. We can't let this go to waste. We need to find something no matter what. Hey, blood's dripping from your fist.
I'm good.
It's nothing. I was just holding back my anger and dug my nails into my palm.
Damn it.
This is nothing. It doesn't hurt at all compared to Nekomaru.
I
Kane.
won't forgive you.
I'll never forgive the killer. I'll beat him up so bad they'll never walk again.
Damn it.
We've come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're going to find out the truth behind this case. As if he forced out his voice through clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife? Huh? Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, I mean stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. A clock might be revealing what time he died. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. Huh. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is a highly effective radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I've become a Time Lord. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wrist... Well, we got all that. Maybe somebody cheated, yeah? So, there's something that will confirm something for me that I've been waiting on. And it hasn't quite happened yet. Just my camera a bit here. Felt like I was sitting way too low. I want to see Gundam's 4 Dark Devas. Because I wonder if he used them to get around the Russian roulette. I've had that thought for a little bit there, but I didn't want to bring it up until I saw the Dark Devas come out. But right now, that's another point that might be pointing... another example of things pointing towards Gundam. But I'm not positive, obviously. Why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? How would a hamster pull a trigger? He wouldn't. Yeah. I'm not saying he pulled the trigger on the hamster, on himself. I'm saying he pulled the trigger on on the hamster. Which seems odd, like he wouldn't do it, but look at what happened to look what happened to Mikan. I don't think there's anything else. I'm offended on behalf of Gundam. I mean, I don't... The thing is, I can't imagine him killing him. But, yeah, killing the hamsters, but... I don't know. Okay, that's everything. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
don't even know.
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob. Don't you think that's strange?
See?
If we examine the far back door of the Great Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
Don't know.
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side. Man, it's taken us way longer to get to the trial than I thought it would. Well, you're right about it. You're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here. Huh?
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Boy, he has gotten callous. Hold on, are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey.
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
Huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry? What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. The hell is he up to?
Huh?
What has he seen? What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder if it could mean...
Hey.
Actually, to tell the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What is he planning to do about the chain? Looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Very odd.
Damn right.
Talk about the chain. How you feeling, Kane? Poor Kane. Alright, heading back over. Alright, back in Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House. Hey, you're here!
Hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. You got a lot of nerve saying that when you used Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Hall a bit behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Huh. Now that is interesting that he's saying there's no need to use the hamster this time. Huh.
Hey.
There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. Huh.
Hey.
Why did it open? Impossible! Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say that, but this definitely looks weird. Huh.
Hey.
Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we enter from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall? So the tower itself, the central area, rotates, not the... Huh.
Hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved, even the tips over a pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Dancer Lady Awkward is mad that I think... I'm not saying he did, I'm just saying the possibility is there because this game can get odd. Everything that was at the crime scene inside the Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... Is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case.
I see.
The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought? Then you already knew about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on that door? It's the door with a picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob exit next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Huh? Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask. I think he was suggesting that we go to the dead room, but no time for that.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Thank God I can stop talking.
To tell you the truth,
At least
I'm
stop reading.
tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
I don't think I'll be finding out the murderer by the end of this one. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey.
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it.
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey.
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey.
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then, it suddenly appeared before us. What the hell? What the hell? Well, so much for Nekomaru's body. Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure to I avenge you. Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap. I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside. Oh, they're all there. Hold on. Here you go. Yep, they're all there. Alright, hamster theory disproven. There's that anyway. How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, we shall get moving as well. Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not going to go. But it's so damn annoying. Guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into the Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same stepladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying? That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Huh? Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope. After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that. Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway. There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. Oh my god. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just... No, I think he's implying that Hajime's the killer. You know, that's another thought I had because of that. It feels like it happened really close. It could have happened really closely just because of Shaki stopping us at one point, but I can't be it. No. You're just jumping from one topic to another, and I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
No good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire Hope. I love Hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Nagato's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. Huh. Whew, this is going to be an interesting trial for sure. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped like it always does. And the door opened. Oh god. How gaudy. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground, but it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad. Hey, don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase. Otherwise, I'll roll a dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What the hell? What an extreme punishment. Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect the Kane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer. This page is still working out rather well. Is one of us. That page not so much. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billing with hope and despair has begun. Oh boy. Now we got a new skill. Here we go. Infinity Unlimited Flame. Alright, I have to get rid of cheat code. Oops, wrong one. Oh yeah, I haven't checked on the pet in forever. Oh god. Alright, it wasn't that bad. I get one. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. Why not? All right. All right. We have a little over an hour to
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the
see how far
class
we can get in the
trial.
class trial.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments
Oh my gosh.
for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
The X over Mekon is like a cross, like a medical cross.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now.
I wonder what all you that know what's coming are thinking right now as I'm like trying to figure this out.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Blah.
I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Oh my god.
Honey, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
Okay.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Oh, Kazuichi.
Tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Damn, Sonia.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Oh my god. I think she's getting tired of his crap, which I actually kind of appreciate.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
What's wrong with your legs doing the
We
splits?
just happened to run into each other on the first floor
Okay.
of the Grape House. We went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method.
You guys can hear the dialogue
We
just
set
fine,
our
right?
sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here.
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel.
My
need to
gosh.
think about
Okay,
this
volume's good, good.
seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Nagito.
You guys, the weapon. You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably the hand. I'm gonna go with tipped over pillar.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Only two things.
I guess we should figure
So
out
tipped
the
over
weapon
pillar.
first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beat. The weapon
Oops.
is decided.
Huh.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Nope.
Damn it!
I'm off to a bad start.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. Damn it!
Huh.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Why do I feel like I'm being led to be
No, the
wrong?
hammer.
We'll try the new looking hammer.
The killer used that and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
Nope.
Damn it!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Pillar fragments.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
Chain and wire. Where's the chain? Okay, we want wire.
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. Damn it!
I wonder if I have to grab one of these. God, how do I...
We should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
What the heck?
Damn it!
Oh, no, you're wrong about the hammer because it's not actually... Oh my gosh, because it's new. I massively overthought this. Oh, thank you, Ice Cream Robert. Thank you very much for that follow. God, I massively over...
Killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
Massively overthought that.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body.
I feel dumb on
Just
that
like
one.
Human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Why?
Obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Kazuichi, you're an idiot.
Pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Alright, Kazuichi's not the killer. He's just an idiot like Hiro.
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Oops, sorry. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something that the crime scene had oil on it... A broken pillar.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
Tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real.
I mean, he is a bit smarter than Hiro, for sure. He's actually useful for some things, but... Yeah.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, that's nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
No. But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
That's the
suicide.
problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see.
Sonia.
So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Oh my god. Probably pillar fragments and goodnight button is my best bet. Or the wire.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
There's no need... to lift that
Not the
pillar.
wire. Not the goodnight button.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with...
Pillar fragments. What does that get us? That's it. That's what we need.
If it is beyond a dream,
What about tipping the pillar over?
Whoops. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Sonya has turned out to be a fun character.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened. I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
That's a good
How
question.
much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual.
Jeez, Nagito. Oh, Natalie Hoover, newcomer around the time of DR2's release. What's she done since? I'm not actually sure. That's not a super familiar name.
To the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say?
Nagito's done.
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Never watched Sword Art Online, so I don't know who Yoko is.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over
Of course.
am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Boy, she has become a fangirl.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
She's got a crush, I think, or at least likes him.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Who am I suspicious of? Well, before this all started, it was between Kazuichi and Gundam, but now I'm not sure. I really don't know.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, Not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter.
What the heck has gotten into her? Faux show from Sonia. Okay. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the...
Figure's account has nothing to do... No, that's not it.
exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Broken doorknob.
Is that...
There we go. Strange feeling in tower. That seems like it.
really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, that was at least pretty obvious. Cat's resting on your Eevee. That's cute.
Those towers, are they really the same place?
What? Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Ooh.
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Alright, son, you're very...
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving,
Sonia.
Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Oh, Sonia. You poor thing. Broken
There are
doorknob.
many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Oh, that's not it.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the pillar. He could have moved it out easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic rope, the pillar, the body. He could have moved it all easy as pie.
Okay, there's an everything there.
seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic robot pillar. He could have moved it all easy as pie.
Oil. The oil on the floor. Got it. Okay, now we're good.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the...
There we go. Okay. Jeez. Had to think about it a little.
Body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position
Gotta
of
think.
Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Oh,
So
God,
what
Kazuichi.
really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building,
You are right.
or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse, but we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. The only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. Tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to
But
him?
how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. The life-threatening
Let's
game.
see. You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
How?
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Picture.
Yep,
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner
See?
pocket.
this is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Huh.
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this
Then
picture.
let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? I mean, the fact that we're not on the first floor.
said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Are they stacked on top of one another?
And is that it?
That hatch, that's how he's got between them. Strawberry House must be above Grape House. And it goes up and down somehow. I think that's how it works. Nagito said there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. I want to say that there should be one of these rooms going on the other direction. Hopefully by clicking the sky it does the trick.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was.
Okay, cool. It did understand what I was trying to do.
The tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Jeez.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint of figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor, using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Oh, a logic dive. Okay, why not? I forgot how to jump. Triangle. Ow. They exist. They definitely both exist. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. How should I house and house vertically? Okay. Yep, I was right. They're stacked on top of each other.
It's all coming together.
There we go. You love this minigame, Dancer Lady? It's a pretty cool one, honestly.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings.
I love how they mess with you.
Six-story building?
I mess with you in terms of what this building's actually like.
Think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Floors above Grape House. Or, yeah.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never expected that.
Why is she using this vernacular?
Vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is four-sided, and Grape House is six-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Well, he's proud of himself.
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
Monokuma gave you the map of both buildings at the beginning, first sign of distrust, right?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
And what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
That's why they seem like endlessly
Just like
above.
Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash.
Oh boy.
Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
He has a rivalry with Gundam now.
Do whatever you like.
She does not care.
Make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Now he's just using lines straight from a Goofy movie. Oh snap, Kumud for show. Oh my god. Nice.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Nope.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Miss.
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Definitely not a fake body. Monokuma file number 4. don't think it's that.
This mystery in a... Flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Pillar,
One of the
chain.
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Definitely the second one.
Died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick
I'll go with
one of 'em.
broken doorknob. It's not 100% clear to me.
Mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy.
Because nothing
You mean
contradicts
fake
dummy that I
body?
have.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical
Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong button.
body.
Dang it.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Kuma file number 1. It's going to grape house. Time which inside the fun house. It says fairly different brown press. It can't be that. It's not the.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Oh, shoot.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It
I'll
should
try
be possible
this.
to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent!
No
Oh,
fair.
good night, Cat
So
Evie.
which one? Shut up! Just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Nope. Okay.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a
It's
flash.
not the Monokuma file.
And hurry up, dumbass!
Maybe it's the opposite
One
way.
of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
No, okay, so it's definitely not that.
Damn it!
Why are these giving me so much trouble?
And hurry up, dumbass!
So we got dummy and mechanical
One
body.
of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy. Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
I'm trying not to use hints, Dancer Lady, but man, this one's got me stumped for some reason.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Tipped over pillar, not the chain.
Hurry up, dumbass!
one of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Damn it!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass.
Is it just strange feeling in the tower again? Yeah, it's oh my gosh. I discounted it because we already used it, but no, it's strange feeling in the tower again.
Was actually a dummy.
No, that's
I'm an
wrong.
idiot. Okay. I overcomplicated it again.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by
What's that?
Kazuichi's account.
Amy says she's rubbing off on me considering she overcomplicates her predictions. Nekomaru's body wasn't a... yeah, we got it.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
All right. Even the pieces are laid out.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Yeah, it's pretty
If
obvious.
he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken. I see. That is disappointing.
God, she's ready to kill him. Whew.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if
Jeez, that's
Nekomaru's
harsh.
body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors?
Are we really trying to argue the existence of an elevator? Device to transport things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Boy, we are up for a flim excuse to have a hangman's gambit. Elevator. Whoops. Need a tea. Oh, there was my O. Getting a good score on this seems really tough. Either way, elevator.
You must be talking about an elevator.
No kidding.
Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Sometimes I have to
Where the hell is this
make things
elevator
really
anyway?
obvious.
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Duh. You should have figured that out once you
tower
got the
is
whole
designed
fact
so
it was a
that the whole
tower.
room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room.
Which is why the chain didn't matter.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, Then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door.
And that's why it's ripped off.
Tower.
Because they thought it was an exit and it doesn't go anywhere.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes, they're fake doors.
Things. Make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Thank you, Chiaki.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on.
Oh,
What does
Kazuichi.
everything that hasn't changed have in common?
There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they're all moving with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common is they were all on the floor. Yep, good night, lass.
Safe to say that
Take care.
all the items on the floor didn't change?
And
And?
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator. Only the floor moves.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Like I said,
Which
fake
means
doors.
The whole room wasn't an elevator. Only the floor was.
Oh, I see why they had confusion. I just sort of realized it right away.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yep.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
Maybe to confuse you.
I falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
True.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
What?
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does
The
the
heck?
chain on the far back door in Grape
Okay.
Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but even if you repair the button, there's going to be happening to the chain. Yep, don't need to worry about that at all.
The killer
Okay.
destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Yep, got that.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly.
No, he's
There's
not.
Still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Jeez. I'd say I'm starting to feel bad for Kazuichi, but not really. Hey, Jason Rocks, how's it going?
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality?
Okay, he has a point there.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the positions of the towers should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? The elevator twists? That's my best guess. Akai's account and Fuyuhiko's account, and then contact elevator. No, rumbling. I guess we'll go with contact elevator for
are
now.
connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically...
Kazuichi's account. Oh, Kazuichi's account.
Should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both
Okay.
houses, if the the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your
It's clearly
What's with this iron
How ironic that it's Kazuichi's account that's breaking through these two's argument.
Two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
There we go.
That's wrong.
Oh, I equipped Gundam skill.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees? Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
There you
And
go.
thanks to that,
We're figuring out the
tower was
funhouse.
on our right side when we arrived at Grape House. Appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a The funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
Sure.
Splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
Oh, there you
So
go.
we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... Can't believe I have to explain that now.
I love the actual frustration in his voice. It's like you hear this, like, oh my god.
As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means? It's a 8-sided shape.
I see.
Okay.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
I would hope that in high school he would know what an octagon is.
Guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
It's probably harder in Japanese. I mean, maybe? I don't know what they call it. Amy, what do they call an octagon in Japanese? Amy doesn't know.
Crap!
What are they trying to get at here?
Crap!
Actually, no, it has to be this.
Crap!
What is 8-sided? This one's super finicky. I'm about to...
Crap!
I'm about to lose.
Crap!
It's only one more to...
Crap! Here!
Sure. Barely got that one.
About the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
How the heck?
Why is that place the Octagon?
Top of the hexagon that's near the top blue corner. Okay.
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8.
Oh, that's why the room looked like that. Okay, I get it now.
That's basically the gist of it.
I get it now.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
Yeah, it's 8-sided, just not in the way we think of when we hear octagon. Yeah, okay.
That's a little different.
Clever.
I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
They turned Nekomaru off and then used the elevator to kind of crush him.
But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Well, we made it to the suspension part of the trial, so basically halfway through. Well, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. Well, I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already so used to adults' insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious stoufatly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stoufatly, huh? Tis. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these words would be ta-da, stoufatly. Well, what? There's a fat hidden there?
Okay, everyone.
All right.
Together now. Monami is a serious stoufatly.
Okay. We might as well go a little bit further in.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Eh.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
I was so hoping we'd find out the identity of the killer by this.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! Ah, but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead. Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
She's inflappable.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
The hell did he find out?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual.
Oh yeah, see, I forgot if that's why they said about the batteries.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
I still have no firm suspects. Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
If the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Crushed by the elevator. Guess I'm wrong. Whoops. Alright, falling. Whoops.
I see. That's it. I think
That's true, he doesn't look very crushed.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying
Yeah, but we have that.
falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But we have that patch that allows Nagato to go back from one to the other, so they can take advantage of that.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If we're going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor,
His account.
can't go through the door
He
on the
goes.
fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator,
They moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor.
and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Ah, there we go. Good night button right there.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either. That must be the threshold of that elevator.
There we go. Yeah, I'm healing. I'm just trying to get my health back after that awful run I did earlier.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Correct.
So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
True.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Pest.
Now you're calling me a pest?
No, not poor Kazuichi. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? He was tied with the wire and disengaged his foot because he could let go of... Yep, totally the wire. And his body can let go. I'll do my best, Zacian. We'll end after this section.
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Let's get our health back. There we
That
go.
arrangement is. The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest.
Meh.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh no. Doorknob.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the...
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement?
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
There we go.
I agree with that. Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part...
I did not even consider this sort of lineup of... Like, I really did think they pushed over the pillar onto Nekomaru's head.
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair. That's right. He was suspended in midair. Huh? The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That visual.
He was so well hung. Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Oh my god.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh, I was gonna stop there since I
So what
figured
if they
it.
created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
I'm gonna get my... No, this is a good place to stop. I know I'm gonna get right into it as soon as I come back, but it'll be fine. I feel like we'll remember this. Oh boy. Dang it. I still have no clue. It's not Kazuichi. It's not Nagito. And it's not Chiaki. I'm positive of that. I doubt it's Sonia. I doubt it's Akane. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is a true mystery for me. I am so curious, but I know we're not anywhere close to finding out the actual identity of the murderer for a bit. So we'll have to wait till next time to figure that one out and learn the truth on this one, because I got nothing. Leaves only 2 people, Hajime and Kazuhiko and Gundam. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's very tricky. In the meantime, though, of course, we'll be back tomorrow to start up a new playthrough. We'll be playing through Zack and Wiki, The Quest for Barbarossa's Treasure, a puzzle adventure game for the Wii. So that should be a fun time. So yeah, excited to start that up and see if my memories of that game hold up. I know I got stuck at one point, but it's been a long time since I've gone back and played it, so it should be a fun time. On Wednesday will be more Metroid Prime Remastered as I begin the search for all of the artifacts. So I got to do all that. And of course, next Sunday we'll be finishing up the 4th trial and seeing what the heck actually happened in all of this. So yeah, this should be very, very interesting. In the meantime, let's see who we can raid real quick. Nobody I know is streaming right now. If there's any suggestions. As for our raid message, what was it again that you put, Amy? Yeah, there we go. Oh snap, Kumud for show. We don't need Stu Fatley in there. That just confuses things. Kaze Ninja, thank you so much for that follow. Really do appreciate it. Zacian's very suspicious of Gundam. I understand that. Gundam, it seems like, has the most opportunity to hit that button. And that makes him the biggest one, but it just doesn't feel like it. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. Maniacal Gamers playing Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. So there's that. Maniacal Gamer. Oops. Yeah, we could do that. Any other suggestions? Yeah, we'll go with that one. Cool. What's that? Oh, okay. That's true. We'll just go for the Maniacal Gamer for now. There we go. Looks like they're in the Little Mermaid right now. Alright. We'll start up that raid. And, yeah. Oh, goodness. Thank you all so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. It's been a wild night with our escape room and everything else. Curious where it's all going to go, for sure. But, yeah, we'll be back next Sunday to finish off Danganronpa, if you only here for that. Otherwise, come back tomorrow for the beginning of Zack and Wiki, The Quest for Barbarossa's Treasure. Until then, everyone, bye.